All right, hopefully y'all doing well today. I'm gonna share this first source. I'm gonna share with y'all Josh Taylor versus Terrence Crawford being planned by top ranks Bob Arum for Edinburgh. It will blow the lid off everything in the UK. Went through this article, potential matchup, and I'm like, yeah, okay. But then I looked at a few things. I'm like, his last fight under contract, Bud Crawford, that is in October. But here Bob Arum is planning a fight for next spring. Let me find it here. So highlights of Bud from earlier in his career. Jack Catterall in November is who Josh Taylor is fighting. Taylor challenging Crawford for the welterweight title. It will be prime time in the UK. 60,000 people in Scotland. Let me go down further. Just skimming through here, y'all, to get to I don't see it now. Oh, there we go. In the spring with 60,000 people. So I just overlooked it. So why is Bob Arum talking about the spring for Bud Crawford and Josh Taylor when his contract ends in October, unless, ladies and gentlemen, there is some rekindling going on? Is there some rekindling going on between Bob Arum and Bud Crawford? Martin, what's going on, bro? Here we got Bob and Bud. Does Bud stay with Bob Arum in Top Rank? Fight Josh Taylor next spring and get some opponent in October? That's part of today's sources. I'm going to drop that link in the live chat. That's coming from skysports.com. So I'm dropping that right now. You can get it in the live chat. Big shout out to everybody in the playback gang. Next source on the list is a young lady named Zaila Avant-Garde, who has been reported is the first African American to win the National Spelling Bee. I was like, oh, this is some big champ stuff right here. Big champ stuff. So I'm going to share the source with y'all right quick. Says here, zoom in a little. Zaila Avant. What is with the ads going on, man? Makes spelling history and other moments from the bee. Running ads and stuff. 14 years old, from Harvey, Louisiana, won on the word Moriah. She became the first Black American to win the Scripps National Spelling Bee in almost 100 years of contest. Says here, from Louisiana, and $50,000. So she won the spelling bee and 50 G's. And it says the meaning of the word that she guessed, Muraya, is a genus of tropical Asiatic and Australian trees. And she guessed it. It was the last word. It says after hundreds of competitors fell to some of the dictionary's most colorful monsters. But that was the winning word right there. So she put her hands up to her head, beamed, and twirled her way through confetti into spelling history. Let's check it out. Get down here. Okay, I thought it was let me check out. All right. Okay. I don't think the audio was really coming through on that. But okay. For the most part, there it is. Congratulations to her on making history. And I'm sure we will hear that name a lot more. Says her victory was celebrated on social media by the likes of the First Lady Jill Biden, who attended to be former President Barack Obama, and Bernice King, the youngest daughter of the Rev. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The first black winner was Jody Ann Maxwell, a 12-year-old from Jamaica, who won the B in 1998. So big ups to her though, because she from the States, Louisiana, and that's big champ stuff right there. So big ups to her on that accomplishment. That's not easy. I'm sure it was a lot of people, it was a lot of pressure and nerves and all of that. But hey man, that's motivational, you know. Me being a parent myself and having daughters, I'm like, dang, I wonder if they can do something like that. You know, that's inspiring. But there's the source for that. And then let me drop the source for this in the live chat. Yeah, bro. Had to mute for that audio to play through, but I'll probably replay it because it wasn't actually transmitting.
Maria, Murraya.
That is correct.
And there is your champ, the holder of 3 Guinness World Records, and now the 2021 Scripps National Spelling Bee winner, Zaila Avant-Garde.
There you have it. So hopefully audio came through that time. That is a beautiful trophy. So hard work. What they say, hard work, dedication. So big ups to her. But those are the daily sources today. Bob Arum, Bud Crawford. You know, I don't know whether to reserve flame because we haven't really heard nothing from Bud Crawford. At least I haven't lately. You know what I mean? Most Def Iron Cone. Congrats to her. It's a great accomplishment. She can take that with her forever. Say, hey, I was the first. I was from the States and I did it. So, it's accomplishments. It ain't just the sport of boxing. People out here on some big champ stuff just in life. Period. They just don't get the promo. But you're gonna get it here. But Blood Crawford, right? Be honest with you. If he resigns with Bob Arum, I gotta go Flame of Shame. I gotta go Flame of Shame. I don't see the purpose of re-signing with a guy who really is not doing anything to boost your name, to boost your sales, and not really being a true promoter for you. You need somebody who's gonna be out there yelling to the top of the mountains and doing everything possible to make these fights happen to where it's undeniable. So, with that being said, I don't know what's gonna happen, but if he reunites, I gotta go Flame of Shame, dog. I got to. Hell of a fighter, but you got to make better moves. Bob Arum is, I don't know. He might live 30 more years, but I just think some of them fighters, like with the Teofimo Lopez shit, I flame that. Like, why would you resign, bro? You wanna restructure your shit with this guy. Now, after everything in that Triller situation, it's like, for real? Bob Arum is just talk down on Will Crawford. And I ain't been giving no flame to Crawford because, like, he's under contract. He got one more fight. So that's part of business. You got to fulfill that contract, and then we see what you do from there. But with Bob Arum talking about making that fight happen in the spring, unless he's just talking about like Crawford just gonna be confident enough to just, or he confident that Crawford gonna make that fight happen no matter where he at. But I don't know. I'm just low key like, hey man, don't stay around for that Josh Taylor fight. You need to make good moves that's gonna position you at 47. That's just one fight. Little guy coming up. But I respect Josh Taylor though, So if they make that fight happen, it's a great fight. But we've seen Josh Taylor, he can move around. He's fought on the zone. He's fought on Top Rank. You know what I mean? So wherever Bud Crawford chooses to do, we'll see. But it needs to be a move that is going to make bigger fights happen for him. And better promo game. If his guarantee purse is still $5 million, it is still a flame of shame. Guarantee purse. I'm not talking about guaranteeing his purse or anything like that. I'm just talking about making better moves. Making better moves to set him up for bigger and better fights. We know Bud Crawford is one of them dudes in boxing. You just like, you really can't fuck with. Like, not a lot of people can when it comes to in his weight class, in or around his weight class. Unless he go up. But it's just, we want to see this guy in the best fights, man, because we know he's a tremendous fighter. So as a fan, it felt like it's he got to do something. He got to do something different. Playback. He definitely got to do something different than just hanging around with Bob Arum. Bob Arum took him as long as he can go. Bob Arum had done everything that he could possibly do for Bud. It's like, like, all right, man, just go ahead, move out, leave, yo. If you're here, I'll give you, but you gotta move out sometime. You gotta grow up. I feel like that. Like Bob Aaron don't care. Like, hey, move. Do what you gotta do. Shit. But if you stay here, then hey, whatever. So we'll see what Bud do. I know Bud is a loyal guy, but sometimes, you'd be to a fault when you're being really loyal blindly. But anyhow, that's really the daily sources for today. Y'all can leave y'all thoughts in the comments. Shout out to my live chat. Martin Ramos gave some thoughts. He said it's great to see that young lady make history. Great way to start the live, Black. Shout out to her for making history. Hosting up that trophy. In boxing, they got the belt. She got the trophy. Feel me? And 50 G's. 50 G's with that trophy. So that's big up. Shout out to Louisiana, man. Y'all got y'all one. You know what I mean? That's big champ shit. Real talk. So shout out to the parents of Zaila, raising her, probably keeping the discipline on her. Like, look, you smart. Just keep studying, keep learning these words. You know this stuff. You got it. Like, can you imagine what the behind the scenes conversations to help her get ready for that? That stuff be underrated. So shout out to the ones that helped her get ready. Everybody that played a major part. But it's just like a fighter. She had to perform, and she did that, man. She did that under the bright lights too. So big ups to Zaila for that. Haney made a move to not lock himself into a broadcast deal right now. So why can't Bud do the same? Yeah, so hopefully it's something like that. Then that'd be cool. But yeah, like don't lock yourself into a long-term contract with Bob. If it's just like a one-fight deal, something like that, that's cool. Whatever. If you got to if it's a big fight or something, we see, because PBC, they doing their in-house thing, man. We see that. So y'all, whoever is pushing that PBC shit, y'all got to stop, kill the narratives with Crawford ducking anything. Get out of here with that. Y'all know that's a lie. That's cap. Them dudes is all in-house. Wrong side of the street shit came from PBC. Am I lying? Or am I lying? That wrong side of the street shit came from the PBC. Basically letting you know, if you ain't in-house, you get no smoke. There's only a few. Only a few of them have dared to step outside and be great. They'll be hella in-house great. I mean, hella in-house great. Tell them to step outside and be great. Then they be like, look, man, it's just too many questions, man. Imagine re-signing with a man who has done more ish on you than to praise you. That's what I'm saying. It's not, help me out. I don't see it. I don't see it. It's aging out. Right. We got to see more new faces come up. Because you've been on some little champ shit. A lot, especially on that PBC side, man. It's been on a lot of little champ shit going on. Big ups to Jamel, though. Jamel Charlo. That's the one right there. Shit. Fuck, that's the one. That's the real big champ shit that I pay attention to. Not none of that other shit. That other shit moist. I don't pay attention to that. That shit cap and moist. I don't pay attention to that type shit. But the big champ shit, I'm like, oh, that nigga Jamel over there, only one holding up the torch, really. You know what I'm saying? And Pac, Spence, I give Spence his respect. But he just don't want no bud smoke, man. That's it. He a drinker. He don't want no bud smoke. But other than that, wow, he gonna get blazed by Pacquiao, but I give him respect for getting in there. I think it's a game. A lot of niggas sleeping on Pacquiao ain't did no vital testing yet. Flame of shame to the ones sleeping on Manny Pacquiao right now. Flame of shame to you sleeping on Manny Pacquiao, whoever you are. if you think it's gonna be easy work, flame shame to you. Y'all said that about Porter. There was all kind of people screaming in the audience. Y'all didn't hear? When Spence fought Porter, it was a hell of screaming going on. I was like, what the type of shit is this? Is this a scary movie? So this is probably gonna be a lot of screaming in this fight again. Damn. Keeping it real. Y'all be thinking this shit is hate, bro. You can go back and verify everything I'm saying. It was hella screaming going on when Porter was landing shots on Spence dome piece. It was like boo 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 I was like, damn, shut up. Who is that? So, but I give him his respect. But that Manny Pacquiao work, shit. If I would have been part of Errol Spence team, I would have been like, don't do it. Telling you, dog. When I seen Keith's face, I put out the memes, man. I had the little y'all ain't see the trash talk going wrong for Keith Thurman? Oh man. Bro, I had a field day with that. Man. On everything, man, you know. A lot of people think I hate on Spence or something. I just don't want to see him get hurt, dog. Keeping it real. Shit. I wish him the best in the Spence fight. I mean the Pacquiao fight. On everything, dog. Cause that shit ain't gonna be no easy work. Move your mother effing head. Like the homie Troy King say, move your head, Spence. If you ain't did it in the nail other fight, do it in this one. Believe you me, this is the one to do it. Feel me? Get with anybody you need to get with. Floyd Senior, anybody. But I promise, if you don't move your head, Manny Pacquiao is gonna have a field day. His points is gonna be so racked up, bro. Like on everything. The points system is gonna be just outrageous if you don't move your head. So Errol gonna come out sharp early. Manny Pacquiao gonna be trying to figure out. He gonna be setting traps on Spence, bro. Spence gonna learn in this fight. He gonna learn what the real trap is, homie. Niggas love talking about the trap. They gonna learn about the trap in this fight. Manny gonna show y'all what the trap is. Feel me? Shout out to Marvelous in the chat. It's gonna be marvelous combinations landed. Watch. Nigga, on God, it's gonna be boop 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 because it's gonna be coming fast, man. Errol ain't fought nobody as fast as Manny, who punches hard as Manny, who is awkward, man. Shit. Damn. Spence. The truth will be revealed in this fight. And if he win, ain't gonna be no hate. I'm gonna give that man his props. I'm gonna give him his props. But when it's all said and done, good luck. Good luck, my friend. You know what I mean? Be confident, as they say back in the day. But enough of that, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm your host, BHP. Do not forget to visit the channels tab. A lot of awesome channels. There's some great content creators. Edit games on point. Don't forget to subscribe and join us. Playback. Hit that like. Hopefully y'all enjoyed today's sources. Mango Juice in the live chat said, salute UGC BHP. I still got ESJ whooping Pacquiao. He'll offset everything he does. Pac-Man not good fighting backwards. Is Errol good fighting backwards? We're going to find out. Because when Manny unleashes his flurries, what is Errol going to do? You know, he should use his jab. Use his jab as much as possible. Don't stop jabbing, Errol. That's my word of advice. Jab like your life depended on it. Jab, 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 jab. And you'll win the fight. Don't try to exchange with Pacquiao. Don't try to show off. And none of that. Don't try to make a point and try to knock this guy out. Don't do it. Box. Earl needs to box. And watch out for them rocks coming back from Manny Pacquiao, man. I'm out, man. BHP.